Hi, it's Christy again. Um, my problem is the substance abuse in America. Um, One of the biggest problems we have here in the Southeast is substance abuse, and this abuse is mainly opiates. Doctors have overprescribed opioid pain medication for years, and people have become highly addicted to it. Um, What I would propose is to use cognitive behavioral therapy to help these with substance abuse disorder to overcome their negative thought patterns. Um, Most who use substances have self defeating thoughts. They really don't recognize these thought patterns are harmful, so they seek out a substance to self medicate for depression and other problems. Cognition affects our well being, so changing these harmful thought patterns are essential. CBT can help change these negative thought patterns and replace them with positive ones. So the problem is drug abuse. The solution is to change these negative thought patterns by using cognitive behavioral therapy. CBT is a type of psychotherapy that's a little different than traditional therapy. The therapist and the client actively work together to help the client recover from substance abuse. A therapist will often give out homework. This will make the client feel more involved and engaged. And also by writing down these problems, it helps your mind to see what the problems are. And then you have a record that you can go back to and see if you keep having these problems continually. CBT is problem focused and goal directed. It focuses on examining relationships between thought, feelings, and behaviors. It can improve coping skills. It essentially changing our thought patterns from negative to positive. Negative thinking is definitely an obstacle to self change. A client feels a lack of control and a powerlessness to this drug. So once they start using, they can't stop. But they're using for depression and other issues. They're self-medicating. So CBT can explore patterns of behavior that lead to self-destructive actions, which most of the time is substance abuse. In this case, it allows the client and the therapist to actively work together so they are involved. It can be used in a group setting or in an individual session. Skills are useful and practical, and there are helpful strategies that can be incorporated into their everyday life. And it helps formulate coping strategies. You have to lower your expectations a little bit, not just have such high expectations, not only for yourself, but for others. Another aspect is modified CBT, and some that you may be aware of are spiritually modified CBT, which is when you add spirituality to the cognitive behavioral therapy. One you may be familiar with is AA or Alcoholics Anonymous. It's a 12-step program that's a form of CBT, but it's been spiritually modified. And it's not just based on Christianity, it's on any religion. It's focused on a higher power of training yourself to be a better person, basically, and to think positively and visualize positive aspects in your life. So our goal is to change these thought patterns into positive ones, these negative thought patterns that may lead to us using a substance to escape. It teaches us to be mindful and motivated. Learn to overcome disappointments and learn to become sober. You have to learn all over again of how to live. You're not messed up and in that mode to where you don't care. You actually care about everything, but you learn to overcome all of these obstacles instead of running from them. CBT promotes self-awareness and emotional intelligence. It teaches one to, again, face and overcome problems instead of running from them or masking them with drugs or alcohol. So I believe CBT is a type of therapy that should be used for substance abuse recovery. And my problem is substance abuse, and my solution is CBT. Thanks, you guys, for listening, and I hope you learned something. Thank you.